Hi, this is Richard Country Morehouse. I've been getting a lot of requests on how to build my inexpensive little fire pit, so here I'm going to show you. You can get all this stuff at Lowe's for about 30 bucks. We'll start down here at the bottom. This is a 16-inch paver you'll find back in the landscape section. They run you $3.21. And then these are like border pavers, also back there, 81 cents. Now, if you go up there, you can actually, they'll give you, like I got some broken ones here, they'll actually give you these for free. I collect as many of those as I can. So first thing you're going to do, I'm not going to do it because this isn't a permanent place, but you buy silicone. And what you'll do is you'll run a bead of silicone all the way around here. Now it's important that you start with a half a brick first, and then you put it here. And I'm just going to do this real quick so it's not too much trouble. And you go all the way around. Okay, and then there is your first layer. And you're going to leave this open right here for your draft. Okay, then you silicone it, and then you start with your second layer. Then you go all the way around. And here, and then you'll want to silicone the ends of them too all together so you got a good tight seal. Okay, that's your second layer. Silicone it. And you see how I'm interlocking the corners so each brick lays over at the next. Now I'll go back here, and then here. Okay, so then what we have is our third layer. And then what you'll do is you'll silicone all around this, and then you'll start with your fourth layer. And then, I normally like to put the broken ones on the bottom, but I forgot to do it this time. You go all the way around after that's silicone. And then on the back side here, what I do is I keep, well, that one's broken again. What you can do is take this one, it just broke on me. And what you'll want to do is you're going to need both of these pieces. If I can get them to fit back together. There we go. You're going to need both of these pieces right here, because what you're going to need to do in different applications, like if you're going to make it a stove top right now, what you'll do is build your fire down in here, and for the stove top, what you're going to do is you'll take another one of these pavers, and you're going to want to put it right up here. Now in stovetop mode, what you'll want to do is pull this off so you've got draft coming through, and then you also got a place to throw in what I do is I cut little biscuits of wood. They're about 1 inch thick that just slide into there. So then you've got your cooktop. Now I put my 23-quart pressure cooker on here, and I got it up to 20 pounds of pressure, which normally I only can my food at 15 pounds. So that kind of gives you an idea of how hot that gets. So then we go on to plan B. Next plan, you put this little chunk back in. Now you don't want any silicone on this top one, you just want them all hooked down there, but you don't want to silicone this back one, because you want to be able to take it in and out. Then you can pick up a little cast iron. I'd suggest cast iron because it'll last longer. You can get that at Lowe's too. And you set it there, and then you've got your grill for making hamburgers, hot dogs, and stuff like that. Probably the best hamburgers we've ever had. So you got a cooktop, you got your grill. Now what we're going to do is show you the oven. And what I did here was I took 16-inch pavers, I cut them in half, I put them on one big base one, and then I siliconed all this together. You can Tapcon it, which I would suggest. I did it on mine just for security. And then you take just your little skill saw, and you can get these masonry blades at Lowe's. They're $2.20. You'll probably need 2 of them. And then what I did was I cut slits all the way through the bottom of that. So what that allows is the smoke to come up. Now I've baked bread in here, I've did roasts in here, and it's all turned out good. And then this is kind of heavy. So I get up and I put this up on top. Now the other thing I did was I took a piece of rope, and this should be silicone too, I didn't do it yet. This is 3/8 inch, just some sort of polyester rope you can get. And then you put your food in there, whether it's your roast, put it in. I used one of those Pantry Chef or Pampered Chef ones, the stone ones. and you can cook roast in those or bread or whatever. And then you put this on top, and then there you have a smoker. Now, I bought a little digital thermometer that I was sticking in here, and it has a metal probe, and it read up to 400 degrees and then just shut off and said hi. So I don't know how hot the oven actually can get. But last night, after we actually took everything apart, and Dallas got to roast marshmallows over an open fire. Because if you take everything off and just have your base, then you've got a little fire pit that's protective, so you don't get a lot of flames shooting out, but you can still roast marshmallows or sit by and have a beer. But last night I wanted to try something, so I loaded it up with wood, and I took some beer cans, I crushed them down, made them flat, I threw them in there, and like I said, I don't know how hot it got, but aluminum melts at 1220.58 degrees. So I know I got that hot because I had melted cans in the morning. So that's pretty much it. You can do it all for about 30 bucks. I hope that helps out. Have a great day, everybody.